Have you ever felt like something just clicked in your life? Like everything suddenly fell into place and you were on top of the world? That feeling, my friend, is your subconscious mind at work. It's like a hidden superpower we all have, but most of us don't know how to use it. Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of the subconscious mind and learn how to tell when it's really impressed. This isn't just some random trick. It's a game changer that can transform your life in ways you never thought possible. Now, you might be wondering, why should I care about my subconscious mind? Well, imagine having a secret helper that works 24/7 to make your dreams come true. That's exactly what your subconscious mind does when it's impressed. It's like having a genie in a bottle, but instead of 3 wishes, you get unlimited potential. And the best part? You don't need to be a genius or have special powers to tap into this amazing resource. It's already inside you, just waiting to be awakened. But here's the thing. Most people go through life never realizing the incredible power they have within them. They struggle, they stress, they wonder why things never seem to work out. If only they knew that the key to changing their lives was right there in their own minds. That's why understanding your subconscious mind is so important. It's not just about feeling good or thinking positive thoughts. It's about unlocking a force that can literally reshape your reality. In this video, we're going to uncover the secrets of the subconscious mind. We'll explore what it really means when your subconscious is impressed and how you can tell when it's happening. But we won't stop there. I'm going to share with you some simple, practical ways to impress your subconscious mind and start harnessing its power in your everyday life. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole new understanding of how your mind works, and you'll be equipped with tools to start making real changes in your life. So, are you ready to unlock the hidden power of your mind? Are you ready to discover how to know when your subconscious is impressed and working its magic? Then let's dive in and start this incredible journey together. Before we jump into the deep end, let's take a quick look at what we're going to cover in this video. Think of it as a roadmap for our journey into the subconscious mind. First, we're going to break down what the subconscious mind actually is. Don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with complicated psychology terms. We'll keep it simple and relatable. Next, we'll explore the signs that show your subconscious mind is impressed. This is where things get really interesting. You'll learn how to spot these signs in your everyday life, and trust me, once you know what to look for, you'll start seeing them everywhere. It's like having a secret language with your own mind. But we won't stop at just recognizing the signs. I'm going to share some powerful techniques that you can use to actually impress your subconscious mind. These are practical, easy-to-use methods that anyone can apply, no matter how busy or stressed you might be. And the best part? They really work. We'll also talk about some common mistakes people make when trying to work with their subconscious mind. Knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do, and I want to make sure you have all the information you need to succeed. To make all of this even more useful, I'll guide you through a simple daily practice that you can start using right away to connect with your subconscious mind. This isn't some complicated ritual. It's something you can easily fit into your daily routine, no matter how hectic your life might be. And because I know how powerful this knowledge can be, I'll share a personal story about how understanding the subconscious mind has changed my life. I think you'll find it inspiring, and it might just give you some ideas about how you can apply these concepts in your own life. By the time we're done, you'll have a clear understanding of how to know when your subconscious mind is impressed, and more importantly, how to use that knowledge to create positive changes in your life. This isn't just theory. It's practical, actionable information that you can start using right away. So, are you excited to learn more? Great. Let's dive deeper into the fascinating world of the subconscious mind. Now, let's talk about what the subconscious mind really is. Don't worry, I promise to keep things simple, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Think of your mind like a big, beautiful tree. The part of the tree you can see, the trunk, branches, and leaves, that's like your conscious mind. It's the part of your thinking that you're aware of, the thoughts that pop into your head throughout the day. But what about the part of the tree you can't see? The roots that stretch deep into the ground, drawing up water and nutrients. That's your subconscious mind. Just like the roots of a tree, your subconscious mind is hidden from view, but it's incredibly powerful. It's working all the time, even when you're not aware of it, influencing your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Your subconscious mind is like a huge storage room where all your memories, beliefs, and habits are kept. It's the part of your mind that remembers how to ride a bike even if you haven't done it in years. It's the part that sometimes wakes you up just before your alarm goes off. And it's the part that can sometimes make you feel nervous or excited without you really knowing why. But here's the really amazing thing about your subconscious mind. It doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. That's why when you watch a scary movie, your heart starts racing even though you know it's not real. Your subconscious mind reacts as if the danger is real. This is incredibly important because it means that if you can impress something upon your subconscious mind, it will treat it as real. And when your subconscious mind believes something is real, it starts working to make it happen in your life. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil. Once it's there, it naturally starts to grow. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but how does this actually affect my life? Well, think about it this way. Have you ever had a day where everything just seemed to go right? Where opportunities seemed to pop up out of nowhere, and you felt like you could handle anything that came your way? That's what it feels like when your subconscious mind is impressed with a positive idea or belief. On the flip side, have you ever had a day where everything seemed to go wrong? Where you felt like you were swimming against the current and nothing was working out? That could be a sign that your subconscious mind is impressed with a negative belief. The key thing to remember is that your subconscious mind is always working, always influencing your life. It doesn't take breaks, it doesn't get distracted, and it never stops trying to make your deeply held beliefs a reality. That's why it's so important to understand how it works and how to tell when it's impressed. But don't worry if this all sounds a bit overwhelming. The great thing about the subconscious mind is that even though it's powerful, it's also very open to new ideas. With the right techniques, which we'll get into later, you can start to change what your subconscious mind is impressed with. And when you do that, you start to change your life. So now that we have a basic understanding of what the subconscious mind is, let's move on to the exciting part. How to know when your subconscious mind is impressed. Get ready, because this is where things start to get really interesting. Now that we understand what the subconscious mind is, let's dive into the signs that show it's impressed. This is where things get really exciting, because once you know what to look for, you'll start noticing these signs everywhere in your life. It's like having a secret conversation with your own mind. The first big sign that your subconscious mind is impressed is a feeling of unusual calm or confidence. Have you ever had a moment where you felt strangely peaceful, even in a situation that would normally stress you out? Or maybe you've experienced a surge of confidence that seemed to come out of nowhere? That's your subconscious mind at work. When your subconscious mind is impressed with a positive idea or belief, it creates a sense of certainty deep within you. It's like your mind is saying, "Don't worry, I've got this." You might find yourself handling challenges with ease, or feeling relaxed about things that used to make you anxious. For example, if you've been working on building your self-confidence, you might suddenly find yourself speaking up in meetings without hesitation or taking on new challenges without fear. This calm and confidence doesn't just appear in big moments. You might notice it in small, everyday situations too. Maybe you used to get nervous about making phone calls, but now you find yourself dialing without a second thought. Or perhaps you used to worry about what others think of you, but now you feel comfortable just being yourself. These small shifts are powerful signs that your subconscious mind is impressed with new, positive beliefs about yourself. Another clear sign that your subconscious mind is impressed is a shift in your energy levels. When your subconscious mind is aligned with your goals and desires, you might find yourself feeling more energized and motivated. It's like there's a fire lit inside you, pushing you forward. This increase in energy isn't just about feeling physically energetic, although that can be part of it. It's more about feeling driven and enthusiastic about your life and your goals. You might notice that you're waking up earlier, excited to start your day. Tasks that used to feel like a chore now feel enjoyable, or at least manageable. You might find yourself coming up with new ideas, or feeling inspired to take action on things you've been putting off. For example, let's say you've been wanting to start a new healthy habit, like exercising regularly. If your subconscious mind becomes impressed with the idea that you're a healthy, active person, you might suddenly find it easier to get up for that morning jog. Instead of having to drag yourself out of bed, you might find yourself looking forward to it. That's the power of an impressed subconscious mind. It can turn "I should do this" into "I want to do this." Now, it's important to note that these signs don't always show up dramatically or all at once. Sometimes the changes are subtle and gradual. You might not wake up one day feeling like a completely different person. Instead, you might start to notice small changes over time. Maybe you're a little calmer in stressful situations, or a bit more confident when trying new things. These small shifts are just as significant as the big ones. They're all signs that your subconscious mind is impressed and working in your favor. One more thing to keep in mind. These signs can show up in different ways for different people. We're all unique, and our subconscious minds express themselves in unique ways too. The key is to start paying attention to your own patterns and feelings. Notice when you feel unusually calm, confident, or energized. These moments are your subconscious mind communicating with you, showing you that it's impressed and working to bring your desires to life. As you start to recognize these signs, you'll become more in tune with your subconscious mind. This awareness is incredibly powerful because it allows you to start working with your subconscious mind more intentionally. When you notice these positive signs, you can reinforce them, feeding your subconscious mind more of the positive beliefs and ideas that are creating these great feelings. But we're not done yet. There are more signs to look out for, and in the next section, we'll explore even more ways to tell when your subconscious mind is impressed. Get ready, because this is where things get even more interesting. Now that we've covered some of the more obvious signs that your subconscious mind is impressed, let's dive into some of the subtler but equally powerful indicators. These signs might not be as immediately noticeable, but they can have a huge impact on your life and your spiritual growth. One of the most exciting signs that your subconscious mind is impressed is a surge of sudden inspiration or ideas. Have you ever had a moment where a brilliant solution to a problem just popped into your head out of nowhere? Or maybe you've experienced a flood of creative ideas that seem to come from some hidden well inside you. That's your impressed subconscious mind at work. When your subconscious mind is impressed with a goal or a belief, it starts working on it behind the scenes. It's like having a super smart assistant who's always on the job, even when you're not thinking about it. This can lead to those amazing aha moments where you suddenly see things from a new perspective or come up with an idea you've never thought of before. For example, let's say you've been trying to solve a problem at work. You've been thinking about it consciously, but haven't been able to figure it out. Then, out of the blue, while you're doing something completely unrelated like taking a shower or going for a walk, the solution just pops into your head. That's your subconscious mind delivering the goods. These moments of inspiration aren't just limited to solving problems. You might find yourself coming up with creative ideas for projects, or suddenly understanding a concept that you've been struggling with. You might even start having vivid, meaningful dreams that seem to offer guidance or insights. All of these are signs that your subconscious mind is impressed and working overtime to help you achieve your goals. Another subtle but powerful sign that your subconscious mind is impressed is a shift in your perception of the world around you. When your subconscious mind is aligned with positive beliefs and goals, you might start noticing more opportunities and possibilities in your everyday life. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that lets you see the world in a whole new way. This shift in perception often shows up as a string of coincidences or lucky breaks. Maybe you've been thinking about starting a new hobby, and suddenly you keep running into people who are experts in that field. Or perhaps you've been wanting to change careers, and you start noticing job openings in your desired field everywhere you look. These aren't just random coincidences. They're signs that your subconscious mind is tuned in to your desires and is helping you notice opportunities that align with them. This change in perception can also manifest as a greater sense of gratitude and appreciation for the things in your life. You might find yourself noticing and appreciating the small, beautiful moments in your day that you used to overlook. This heightened awareness and gratitude is a powerful sign that your subconscious mind is impressed with positive, abundant beliefs. Now, let's talk about how these signs relate to spiritual growth and personal development. When your subconscious mind is impressed with spiritual concepts or personal growth goals, you might start experiencing a deeper sense of connection to yourself and the world around you. You might find it easier to meditate or practice mindfulness. You could start feeling more intuitive, like you have a stronger gut feeling about things. For instance, if you've been working on developing your intuition, you might start noticing that you have hunches that turn out to be right more often. Or if you've been focusing on cultivating inner peace, you might find that you're naturally more calm and centered, even in situations that used to upset you. These spiritual and personal growth signs are especially powerful because they often lead to a positive feedback loop. As you notice these changes, you become more confident in your spiritual practice or personal development journey. This confidence impresses your subconscious mind even more, leading to even greater changes. It's like a snowball effect of positive growth. One more important thing to remember about these signs: they often show up in combination with each other. You might experience a surge of inspiration along with a feeling of unusual calm. Or you might notice more opportunities in your life while also feeling more energized and motivated. When you start seeing multiple signs together, that's a clear indicator that your subconscious mind is really impressed and working hard to bring your desires to life. As you become more aware of these signs, you'll start to develop a stronger connection with your subconscious mind. You'll begin to understand its language, recognizing when it's trying to communicate with you through these various signs. This awareness is incredibly empowering because it allows you to work more effectively with your subconscious mind, reinforcing the positive beliefs and ideas that are creating these wonderful changes in your life. But knowing the signs is just the beginning. In the next section, we're going to explore how you can actively impress your subconscious mind, amplifying these positive changes and creating even more amazing transformations in your life. Get ready, because this is where you'll learn how to tap into the true power of your subconscious mind. How to impress your subconscious mind. Now that we've explored the signs of an impressed subconscious mind, let's dive into how you can actively impress your subconscious. This is where the magic really happens, where you start to take control of this powerful force within you and use it to create positive changes in your life. One of the most effective ways to impress your subconscious mind is through visualization. This isn't just daydreaming. It's a powerful technique used by successful people in all walks of life, from athletes to business leaders. Here's how it works. Close your eyes and imagine in vivid detail the outcome you want to achieve. If you're working towards a promotion at work, for example, visualize yourself in your new office, confidently leading meetings and receiving congratulations from your colleagues. The key to effective visualization is to engage all your senses. Don't just see the image in your mind. Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, even imagine the smells associated with your desired outcome. The more real you can make it in your mind, the more impressed your subconscious will be. Remember, your subconscious can't tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. So when you visualize with intensity and emotion, your subconscious starts to believe it's real and begins working to make it happen. Try to practice visualization for at least 10 minutes a day. You can do it first thing in the morning to set a positive tone for your day, or right before bed to let your subconscious work on your goals while you sleep. The more consistently you practice, the more impressed your subconscious will become. Another powerful technique for impressing your subconscious mind is the use of affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly. They work by gradually replacing negative beliefs stored in your subconscious with positive ones. For example, if you want to boost your confidence, you might use an affirmation like, "I am confident and capable in all situations." When creating affirmations, there are a few important things to keep in mind. First, always phrase them in the present tense, as if what you're affirming is already true. Instead of saying, "I will be successful," say, "I am successful." Second, make them positive. Your subconscious responds better to positive statements than negative ones. So instead of "I don't procrastinate," try "I take action promptly and efficiently." To use affirmations effectively, repeat them to yourself several times a day. Say them out loud if you can. Hearing the words can make them more impactful. You can say your affirmations in front of a mirror, write them down in a journal, or even record yourself saying them and listen to the recording. The key is consistency. It might feel a bit strange at first, but stick with it. Over time, these positive statements will start to sink in and impress your subconscious mind. One more technique that can be incredibly effective is what I call acting as if. This involves behaving as if your desired outcome has already happened. If you want to be more confident, start carrying yourself like a confident person would. Stand up straight, make eye contact, speak clearly and assertively. If you want to be healthier, start making choices as if you're already a health-conscious person. Choose nutritious foods, prioritize exercise, get enough sleep. The power of acting as if lies in its ability to create new neural pathways in your brain. When you consistently act in a new way, your brain starts to wire itself to support that behavior. Plus, it sends a strong message to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious sees your actions and thinks, "Oh, this is who we are now," and starts to align itself with this new identity. Remember, impressing your subconscious mind isn't about forcing or struggling. It's about consistently feeding it positive images, words, and actions. Be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with regular practice, you'll start to see amazing shifts in your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Your subconscious mind is always listening, always learning. Give it the right input, and it will become your most powerful ally in creating the life you desire. As we continue our journey into the world of the subconscious mind, it's important to talk about some common mistakes people make when trying to work with their subconscious. By avoiding these pitfalls, you'll be able to communicate with your subconscious more effectively and see results more quickly. One of the biggest mistakes people make is being inconsistent in their efforts. They might try visualization or affirmations for a few days, then give up when they don't see immediate results. Remember, impressing your subconscious mind is like learning a new skill or building a muscle. It takes time and consistent practice. Your subconscious has been programmed with certain beliefs and patterns over many years. It won't change overnight, but with regular, consistent effort, you will see changes. To avoid this mistake, commit to working with your subconscious every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Set a specific time for your practice, like right after you wake up or before you go to bed. You might even want to set a reminder on your phone. Consistency is key. A little bit every day is much more effective than a lot once in a while. Another common mistake is using negative language when trying to impress the subconscious. For example, someone trying to quit smoking might repeat to themselves, I don't smoke. The problem is, your subconscious doesn't really understand negatives. When it hears don't smoke, it focuses on the word smoke. Instead, phrase your affirmations and visualizations positively. In this case, you might say, I am free from smoking, or I enjoy breathing clean, fresh air. This applies to visualization too. Don't visualize what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. If you're trying to lose weight, don't picture yourself as overweight and unhappy. Instead, visualize yourself at your ideal weight, feeling healthy and confident. Remember, what you focus on expands, so make sure you're focusing on the positive outcome you want to achieve. A third mistake many people make is trying to impress their subconscious mind with goals or ideas that they don't really believe in. Your subconscious is incredibly intuitive. It can sense when you're not fully committed to an idea. If you're using affirmations or visualizations that feel completely unrealistic or out of reach to you, your subconscious is likely to resist them. The solution here is to start with goals and affirmations that feel challenging but achievable to you. As you see success with these, your belief will grow and you can gradually work towards bigger goals. For instance, if you're currently struggling financially, jumping straight to affirming I am a millionaire might feel too unbelievable. You could start with something like I am good with money, or I attract financial opportunities. As your financial situation improves, you can adjust your affirmations to align with bigger goals. One more mistake to watch out for is neglecting your emotions when working with your subconscious mind. Some people approach techniques like visualization or affirmations in a very logical, unemotional way. But your subconscious responds much more strongly to emotion than to logic. When you're visualizing your goals or repeating your affirmations, really feel the positive emotions associated with achieving your desires. Feel the joy, the excitement, the sense of accomplishment. These emotions are the language of the subconscious. To avoid this mistake, take a moment before your visualization or affirmation practice to generate positive feelings. You might think of a happy memory or listen to uplifting music. Then, carry those positive feelings into your practice. The combination of positive thoughts and positive emotions is incredibly powerful in impressing your subconscious mind. By avoiding these common mistakes, you'll be setting yourself up for success in working with your subconscious mind. Remember, this is a journey. Be patient with yourself, stay consistent, and keep your focus positive. Your subconscious mind is an incredibly powerful tool, and learning to work with it effectively can truly transform your life. Now that we've covered the signs of an impressed subconscious mind and how to avoid common mistakes, let's talk about a simple daily practice you can use to start impressing your subconscious mind right away. This practice combines several of the techniques we've discussed, and it's designed to be easy to fit into your daily routine, no matter how busy you are. Here's the practice. Every morning, right after you wake up, take 5 to 10 minutes for yourself. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. You can sit comfortably in a chair or on the floor, whatever feels right to you. The key is to be comfortable and alert. Start by taking a few deep breaths. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Hold it for a moment, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Do this a few times until you feel relaxed and centered. This deep breathing helps to calm your mind and makes it more receptive to the impressions you're about to give it. Next, close your eyes and visualize your day ahead. But here's the important part. Visualize it going perfectly. See yourself handling all your tasks with ease and confidence. Imagine positive interactions with the people you'll meet. Picture yourself making progress on your goals. Really try to engage all your senses in this visualization. What do you see? What do you hear? How do you feel? The more vivid and detailed you can make this visualization, the more impact it will have on your subconscious mind. After you've visualized your perfect day, it's time for some affirmations. Choose 3 to 5 positive statements that align with your goals and the person you want to become. Remember to phrase them in the present tense and make them positive. Some examples might be, I am confident and capable in all situations. I attract abundance and success. I am healthy and full of energy. Or, I handle challenges with ease and grace. Repeat each affirmation to yourself 3 times. As you say each one, really feel the truth of it. Imagine how you would feel if this statement were already true in your life. Let that positive feeling fill your body. Finally, take a moment to express gratitude. Think of 3 things you're grateful for in your life right now. They can be big things or small things. Maybe you're grateful for your health, for a supportive friend, or even just for the comfortable bed you slept in. Feeling gratitude is a powerful way to put your mind in a positive state and impress your subconscious with feelings of abundance and appreciation. End your practice with one more deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself releasing any doubts or negative thoughts. Open your eyes, and you're ready to start your day. This entire practice can be done in just 5 to 10 minutes, but its effects can last all day. By starting your morning this way, you're setting a positive tone for the day ahead and giving your subconscious mind powerful impressions to work with. Remember, the key to making this practice effective is consistency. Try to do it every morning, even on weekends. It might feel a bit awkward or silly at first, but stick with it. Over time, you'll start to notice changes in your thoughts, your emotions, and your experiences throughout the day. You can also adapt this practice for nighttime use. Before you go to sleep, take a few minutes to visualize your goals and repeat your affirmations. Your subconscious mind is particularly receptive right before sleep, so this can be a powerful time to impress it with positive thoughts and images. As you continue with this practice, pay attention to the signs we discussed earlier. You might start noticing that you feel calmer and more confident throughout your day. You might find yourself having more positive interactions with others, or coming up with creative solutions to problems more easily. These are all signs that your subconscious mind is becoming impressed with the positive images and affirmations you're feeding it. Remember, working with your subconscious mind is a skill, and like any skill, it gets better with practice. Be patient with yourself, stay consistent, and trust the process. Your subconscious mind is incredibly powerful, and as you learn to work with it effectively, you'll be amazed at the positive changes you can create in your life. Now that we've explored the practical aspects of working with your subconscious mind, I want to share a personal story with you. This experience really drove home for me the incredible power of the subconscious mind when it's truly impressed. A few years ago, I was struggling with self-confidence. I had always been a bit shy, but it was starting to hold me back in my career and personal life. I would hesitate to speak up in meetings, avoid social gatherings, and constantly second-guess my decisions. I knew something had to change, but I didn't know how to make that change happen. That's when I stumbled upon the concept of impressing the subconscious mind. At first, I was skeptical. It seemed too simple, too good to be true. But I decided to give it a try. What did I have to lose? I started with simple affirmations. I am confident and capable. I express myself clearly and easily. I am worthy of success and happiness. I repeated these to myself every morning and every night. I'll be honest, at first, it felt awkward and even a bit silly. But I kept at it. I also began visualizing myself as the confident person I wanted to be. I imagined myself speaking up in meetings, sharing my ideas with enthusiasm. I pictured myself at social events, engaging in conversations with ease and enjoying myself. I tried to make these visualizations as vivid as possible, really feeling the emotions of confidence and joy. For the first few weeks, I didn't notice much change. But I reminded myself to be patient and kept up with my daily practice. Then, slowly but surely, things started to shift. I remember the first time I noticed a real change. I was in a team meeting at work, and a topic came up that I knew a lot about. Before I even realized what was happening, I found myself speaking up, sharing my knowledge with the group. It wasn't until after the meeting that I realized what had happened. I had contributed confidently, without hesitation or self-doubt. That was just the beginning. Over the next few months, I noticed more and more changes. I started to feel more at ease in social situations. I found myself initiating conversations, even with strangers. At work, I began to take on more challenging projects, trusting in my abilities. One of the most profound changes was in how I felt about myself. The constant self-criticism that had been my inner soundtrack for so long began to fade. Instead, I started to appreciate my strengths and accept my weaknesses with compassion. It was like I had reprogrammed my inner voice to be supportive rather than critical. The impact on my life was remarkable. My career took off as I started to showcase my skills and take on leadership roles. My relationships deepened as I became more authentic and open with others. I even took up public speaking, something that would have terrified me before. But here's the thing, none of this happened overnight. It was a gradual process, with small changes accumulating over time. There were setbacks along the way, moments when old doubts crept back in. But I kept at it, consistently impressing my subconscious mind with positive thoughts and images. This experience taught me something profound. Our subconscious minds are incredibly powerful, but they're also incredibly trainable. With patience and consistent effort, we can reshape our deepest beliefs about ourselves and the world around us. And when we do that, we change not just our thoughts, but our entire lives. My journey with self-confidence is just one example. I've seen similar transformations in other areas of my life, and I've witnessed incredible changes in the lives of others who have applied these principles. Whether it's overcoming fears, achieving goals, or simply finding more joy and peace in daily life, the power of an impressed subconscious mind is truly remarkable. Remember, your subconscious mind is unique to you. Your journey will be your own, with its own challenges and triumphs. But I hope my story encourages you to stick with it, even when progress seems slow. Trust the process, stay consistent, and be patient with yourself. The changes you seek are possible, and they start within your own mind. As we come to the end of our exploration into the subconscious mind, I hope you're feeling inspired and empowered. We've covered a lot of ground, from understanding what the subconscious mind is, to recognizing the signs that it's impressed, to learning techniques for actively impressing it. We've discussed common mistakes to avoid, and even walked through a simple daily practice you can start using right away. But more than just information, I hope you're walking away with a new perspective on your own inner power. Your subconscious mind is an incredible tool, a reservoir of potential just waiting to be tapped. It's been with you all along, shaping your experiences and your reality in ways you might not have realized. Now, armed with this knowledge, you have the opportunity to take an active role in shaping your subconscious mind. You can choose the beliefs, the images, the thoughts that you impress upon it. And in doing so, you can begin to shape your reality in powerful ways. Remember, this isn't about forcing change or struggling against yourself. It's about gently, consistently guiding your subconscious mind towards the reality you want to create. It's about aligning your deepest, most powerful mental processes with your conscious desires and goals. As you move forward from here, I encourage you to approach this practice with curiosity and openness. Be willing to experiment, to try different techniques, and see what works best for you. Pay attention to the signs we discussed, those moments of unusual calm or confidence, surges of inspiration, shifts in your perception of the world around you. These are all indications that your subconscious mind is becoming impressed with new, positive beliefs. Be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. Every positive thought, every vivid visualization, every heartfelt affirmation is making an impression on your subconscious mind. Trust the process, stay consistent, and watch as your inner world, and consequently your outer world, begins to transform. And remember, this journey is uniquely yours. Your subconscious mind, with all its experiences and beliefs, is unlike anyone else's. Honor that uniqueness. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it might seem. Every step forward is a victory, a sign that you're actively shaping your reality. As you go forward from here, I invite you to see each day as an opportunity to impress your subconscious mind with positive, empowering beliefs. Each morning when you wake up, each night before you go to sleep, take a moment to connect with your inner self. Feed your subconscious mind with images of the life you want to create, the person you want to become. Do this consistently, do it with feeling, and watch as your life begins to align with your deepest desires. You have within you an incredible power, the power to shape your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately your reality. Your subconscious mind is ready and waiting to help you create the life you've always dreamed of. All it needs is your guidance, your consistency, and your belief. So go forth with confidence, knowing that you have all the tools you need to impress your subconscious mind and transform your life. Trust in your inner power. Stay committed to your practice, and be open to the amazing possibilities that await you. Your journey to a more empowered, fulfilled life starts now, with the incredible potential of your subconscious mind. Embrace it, nurture it, and watch as your world transforms in beautiful and unexpected ways.